Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 6 of the Attainables, and I am excited to get into this episode because we're going to be making multiple significant upgrades to the squad in today's video, and then hopefully we're going to be going into Showdown and actually getting ourselves a win. I've lost my last 2 games in this series, which is not good. It's supposed to be winning, and it is time to win. So hopefully today, the couple of guys that we're adding to our squad will help us do that. Now, we do have a little bit of MT to collect here with Artist Gilmore because I did sell my Artist 155K. I liked him a lot, but I also thought it was probably time to upgrade on him. I do plan to have more upgrades coming to this team here in the near future as well than the ones that we have today, but we have 2 specific players to add to our squad today. Number 1 of whom, yes, y'all can see we are down MT. I paid right at 500,000 T, just under, for a Rick Smits, badged up, 12 legend badges, 21 Hoffs, has legend Deadeye, limitless, bailout, dimer, handles for days, not really that important, but rebound chaser, set shot special, shifty shooter, lightning launch, some stuff there to definitely like. I would say as a whole, like, this is a really, really nice card, and he is a huge centerpiece option to add to the squad as well. Now, he's not perfectly badged, I wouldn't say. I mean, I really think the only badge that I would really want to get on him is probably the slippery off ball badge, and I obviously don't really have that as of right now to add. I guess I could replace layup mixmaster or something, but I don't even think I have gold slippery off ball right now to like properly replace on him. So I'm gonna have to go get those badges. So as of right now, he's just gonna be as is for this video specifically, but getting him in the lineup is huge because he's 7'4". He's basically a bigger, better version of Artist is pretty much what he is. A bigger center who's going to be a little bit better at competing against those Wimbies and Yaos and guys like that, but he's also got a better jump shot than Artist has, so I think he's a huge addition. And then the second addition to the team for this video is a guy who was on the team before, but as y'all can see, I have 3 invincible pieces in addition to some other pieces. Obviously, I got the 1 piece from the locker code that you can get, but I also got another GOAT piece from opening like 100K worth of singles on this account. I have had really good gambling luck with just like opening a few singles at the beginning of every festival and snagging a GOAT piece out of a single, and I was able to do that in this festival as well. So what that means is we now have the 3 invincible pieces needed to complete this Dikembe Mutombo, and I am going to get the win streak done. I'm recording this on Sunday. I'm going to get the win streak done later today as well. So that's another thing that we will actually finish up. But for now, we do have this completed as well. So with that being said, let's get this Dikembe Mutombo card and let's add him to the squad, man. He's going to be an impact piece for this team for sure. Really excited to be adding Dikembe to the team. Quick open all this because we already know what's included, and we have a Dikembe Mutombo also ready to be added to the team again. Big addition. I mean, he was already on the squad, but he is a huge guy to bring back to the team. Really, I feel like helps with the depth of this roster to have 7'2", 7'4" in the front court again. Gives me a starting front court that I really feel like I can trust at a very high level. And so I'm probably going to badge out these cards just a little bit, add some shoes to them, stuff like that. Like Dikembe is not really missing much, but like shifty shooter, for example, I need to at least make sure I have that on gold. Like that's going to be worth adding. I don't think I want to add a bunch of Hoffs or anything right now. I mean, it certainly probably wouldn't hurt, but I don't have a ton of like spare Hoffs to add on this account, and I don't think these other badges are super important. So I honestly think as is, we're kind of in a pretty good spot already with Dikembe. I do have 5 legend rebound chasers. I am tempted to add that. I'll be totally honest with y'all. That would be a nice badge to add. You know what? I have 5 of them, and it is June 22nd. I think I just need to use it. That will help him out a lot. It's the only legend badge I'm going to add, but I think it will help a lot. And as of right now, this is what the team is going to be looking like for today's game. And I think I'm going to look to add another big as well at some point this weekend. Maybe it's another Mark Eaton, like a badge Mark Eaton. Maybe it's a Victor Wembanyama. Taco's a little too expensive right now, so I don't think he's quite in the realm of possibility. But as of right now, I think we're going to rock with this. And hopefully this team's going to be able to get us a W. Definitely liking the way this team is looking a bit more. Oh, there was one other card that I did want to add for today's video as well. As guy got out of the free 10 bucks yesterday. And that is Dark Matter Joe Smith. Really wanted to try this card out as well. I'm going to put him instead of Michael Beasley off my bench today. I might wind up selling Beasley if I like this Joe Smith card a lot, which I did like him a lot in the gameplay I did with him. So I'm interested to see how this team can do. We've got a few new additions to the squad. So without further ado, let's hop into a showdown game and let's see if we can get back on track and get ourselves a win. Alrighty, interesting squad. Invincible Magic and not the rest of the team's kind of weak. I feel like this should be a pretty easy team to get back in the win column, in all honesty. I say that now. I got to be careful, but we have a size advantage in the front court. I mean, it's tier 2 player, 35 wins. That's like a pretty good pace to get to tier 1, depending on what tier he was in to start the season. That's not bad. This could be a decent player. We'll see how this game goes. Obviously, Magic is a great card, but that's why we have Denny Avdia, is as a guy to at least physically compete at that position. And obviously, adding these 2 bigs as well is really going to be, I think, a pretty big deal in terms of our ability to truly compete at a very high level here. And there we go, Cedric Maxwell downhill. Our primary ball handler gets to the rim, gets us a bucket. I love the thing about Denny is, like, I don't need him to be a shot creator at all, because I have Cedric Maxwell. I have there you go, Denny. That's good D. I don't know what they want from me there, to be totally honest. That's kind of one of those situations where I just don't think there's a lot I can do to get a stop. It's just the game deciding it's going to be a foul there. That's good defense. You're in good position there. But again, we got our guy with size at the point guard position with Denny, and we got our shot creators, Purvis Ellison and Cedric Maxwell, on the wings, which allows Denny to pretty much be a spot up. And then I got these elite level pick and poppers now as well, and Rick Smits and Dikembe Mutombo and guys like that. And you just can't leave Smits, because he's going to, I don't know what is up with me at this card, Rick Smits card. Every time I use him, I'm like, his shot's elite, and I miss. But that might just be me in general. So there you go. Knock that one down. Green Bane on the second attempt, and we do get our jumper to go. Rick does have a few extra legend shooting badges as well, which is really nice with how good his jump shot is. That's great defense. That's a very, very bad contest, or a very bad shot by my opponent. Denny's streaking up the court. Corner 3 ball. Purvis, I think that might be green. No, it is not. That was a little bit of a force. That was a little bit of a force. We'll step up on Embiid there. I jumped late, but apparently too late to get any sort of contest at all. I thought we'd get a little bit of a contest off the late jump, but I guess not. Good 3 ball from my opponent. Francis size up, out to our popper again. Dikembe, wide open 3. Green Bane. I love having this type of size, but also this type of jump shots in your big man spots. If you can get your bigs to look, that's a terrible defensive play. Not starting off well defensively in this game at all, but if you can get your bigs to look something like this, I really feel like you can compete against pretty much any bigs, because you have the size physically to compete with them, while also having the stretching the floor ability and elite level jump shots to just shoot over people with how big they are, for one, but also just like be huge threats from the pick and pop. So you really can't be attacked. It makes it a lot easier for you to attack offensively with these types of cards on the court. I didn't mean to jump there, but way to go, Cedric Maxwell, showing off the 2-way ability. Yes, he's mostly out here for his offense, but we love the defense too. And this is a mismatch. Rick Smits to the rim, throwing it down. Rick Smits looking nice to start off his debut for the team. He's got his second bucket of the game, and we have ourselves a 2-point lead. So let's keep hooping. I wanted to reach there, and I didn't get the chance to reach, but we miss. I mean, Rick Smits again doing it. He misses the dunk, and Rick forces the miss. Purvis pushing the floor. Use that Darius Garland dribble style. Downhill drive, catch and shoot, mid-range. Rick Smits, Green Bean. Can't contest with Josh Smith and Rick Smits, especially with Legend Deadeye, Legend Set Shot, Legend Limitless at 7'4" with this type of a jumper. He's going to be tough to stop as a pick and popper, and that really is going to open the door, I think, to unlock a lot more offense. I really feel like upgrading my bigs like this is a big, it was a big hole in my team, and now it is not a big hole in my team anymore, especially in my starting lineup. And all of a sudden, I feel a lot more comfortable with the way this team looks just with big men like this. And that's another wide open 3, another catch and shoot, another green. Oh my goodness, we are dogging him right now. This is a lot more like it. A steal 2. Let's see. Come on, we got satellite. I have satellite with SETI too, so if I get a shot, I probably shoot it, but I'm gonna see if I can get Rick Smits a logo 3. That's not logo, but it's deep and it's not green. No, I needed him to push pop a little bit more out towards the 3-point line, but that's fine. Try to contest as best you can, SETI. And he knocked it down. That's tough. All right, we definitely were on a really nice roll there those last few possessions, though. Feel like we're starting to find our groove pretty effectively. So see if we can keep it going. Crossover here, downhill drive again. Okay, I'm forcing, and that was a bad shot. That one was just absolutely a bad shot. Need to probably calm down a little bit on some of the shot selections. Start making a little bit better decisions. We'll settle in though. We're not in a bad spot at all, I wouldn't say. I feel like honestly, it's been a pretty solid start to this game. Definitely got the budget squatter, the Attainables. They're playing well, and that's out of bounds on Magic. Perfect. He got a blow by there, but then he stepped out of bounds. It worked out for me, and we got ourselves a 4-point lead. 9 seconds left. Said he still has takeover. put the ball in his hands, let him go make a play. I'd like to probably just get downhill here if we can, honestly, because he's not really going to be looking for that. And there you go. Got the driving lane, 1.9 seconds left. That should be the final bucket of the first quarter, unless he makes this full court shot, which more power to you if you do. He doesn't. We got a 6-point lead. So that was an awesome start to this game. The offense is looking a lot more comfortable now. I feel like upgrading my bigs was a pretty important aspect of this team, I think, to really improve the squad all the way around. Feeling a lot more comfortable now that I have Dikembe and Rick Smits in the front court. Feels like it matches with having really, really good wings, because I feel confident about the wings. Like, I'm not concerned about Purvis Ellison, Joe Smith, Cedric Maxwell, even Josh Childress, guys like that coming in and being able to contribute. It's the guys at the big man spots that I think I've been having a little bit of struggles with, especially off my bench, and now my bench feels a little more confident as well. Like, I like the way this team's starting to shape up now. Help here just a little bit. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Yeah, that's fine. We're honestly fine. We're not fine. Wide open three for Michael Beasley. That's never a good idea. We actually have the better team here. I think overall, I would say my team is better than my opponents. So I guess that's a plus, isn't it? That's a rarity on this series, at least from what I've seen so far. But that is a big plus. Catch and shoot. Rick Smits, keep hooping, man. Oh no. As good as Ben Wallace is, I feel like we should be able to finish over him, and we are. A 23-16 lead, man. Definitely getting back on track so far. I love what the starters have been able to do. But dude, you got to play D. I have to play D. I don't know where I'm going with Cedric Maxwell. Just giving up a wide open three for no reason. What are you doing? Behind the back, attack downhill. Back to our popper again. He's way off it again. Should be a wide open three. There you go, Rick. Knock another one down. He's given up a lot of pick and pop three opportunities here. And Rick Smith is taking advantage. 13 points in the first half. That's how you have a debut right there. Blitz the screen just a little bit. Rotate off the hash. And oh, that's a good pass. I jumped. That was great. Great defensive rotation by me, though. I'm going to give myself a little bit of credit on that one. That was well defended. I rotated really well with Seti and managed to get myself a contest there. And then we're going to go middle, stop, slip. Thank you, Dikembe. Appreciate you slipping. It took him a little bit, but he did it anyway. And we got ourselves now a 9-point lead. Let's keep hooping, man. We could definitely extend this lead if I can have some good defensive possessions locked in here. That's probably green, isn't it? Oh, we missed. Let's go. And that's that legend rebound from Rick Smits as he goes flying in there, gets the board. He's going all the way to the rim, and I'm forcing. I just need to, just because I got a smaller dude on me doesn't mean I have to go up with everything. And unfortunately I did right there. And it's back to 6. Still a good first half, man. And we still got satellite on Seti too. He's got satellite even though he's only got 4 points. Stop, pop, Seti. Oh my goodness, cooked him. Green bean. Oh my Lord, from the logo, 32.5 feet. Cedric Maxwell drills the 3. 7, 2, and 6. Show it again. Y'all don't need shooting guards. I promise. There's so many good shooting guards. You do not need to ever buy a top shooting guard. And you really don't need to ever buy a top small forward either, as Purvis Ellison gets a huge steal. I need to stop doing stupid, though. I feel like I'd be up double digits easily in this game if I was just playing a little bit smarter, because right there, that was just unnecessary. That was a force in transition. That's like oh, we're playing good. I'm going to shoot the ball. Try to get like an exclamation point and just be patient. Get a better shot than a contested. I don't know. Still a great first half all the way around. We're going to get our bench in here in just a second. See if we can get ourselves one. You know what? We'll get the bench in now. Great first half. We're definitely back on track, it feels like, offensively, but hopefully the bench can keep it going. Come on, Joe. Hey, Joe. Yes, sir. Way to start yourself off the bench. Coming in here and give him an opportunity to be a primary or at least like a top tier secondary ball handler. That's kind of what he's out here to do. And hopefully he's going to be able to do that at a high level. I'm excited about this Joe Smith card, man. I think he's got a lot of potential. Can I get a missed dunk? That's great defense by Chet Holmgren. Way to play low there. Leads to an open catch and shoot opportunity. Nope, not quite. We're good. We're going to go Hezzy behind the back. I'm shooting that one. It's a little contested, but it might be green. Joe Smith. Oh my goodness. What a start. Nice little stick dunk, gets a 3. That is what I love to see. That's why you're adding him to the bench as well. Gives me another score. I mean, obviously Beasley's a scorer too, but Beasley's not 6'10". Beasley also is sellable. So I think Dark Matter Michael Beasley, you might have to go. Joe Smith moves better than he does. His jumper isn't quite as good, but he's an inch taller and he's more versatile defensively as well. So, I mean, my Beasley's super badged, which makes him really, really good. And he's already a stud. And of course, like, his jumper's amazing. I don't know what I'm doing there defensively. That was a great end of the first half for Joe Smith until right there. But we got an 11-point lead at the half. Joe Smith is looking awesome. I think Michael Beasley you, my friend, are going to have to go. My Dark Matter Michael Beasley is going to be getting sold. And Joe Smith might be the player that we're adding to our collection from this festival as like a new festival player. I think it might be Joe Smith getting added to the lineup, to be honest. Oh, no, he's buyable. What am I talking about? You can get Joe Smith for like 30K. He's not even in the collection. I'm thinking Kenyon Martin. And that's the thing. You don't need Kenyon Martin. You got Purvis Ellis and Joe Smith. Who needs Kmart? Look at this card. 6'10" with the athleticism, speed, shooting, shot creation that he's got. I mean, you could just run Purvis Ellison and Joe Smith, and you are set at your small forward positions. Like, I don't really think I need any other small forwards. That was bad defense right there, but he missed wide open. It's a 14-point game. We really have a chance here to truly extend this game. That could be green too, and that is green. Ron Harper, pull-up three. I love his jumper. He knocks down a nice little slow fade, and we got ourselves a 16-point lead. I mean, I could not ask for a better kind of bounce back game. This has been nice. We're gonna let the bench finish out their stint, bring the starters back in, and see if we can close this one out. I might be able to win this game by like 20 points. This feels like a nice little get me right game after a couple of tough games on this account. So hopefully this will allow us to settle back in and start playing a little better. And I do have some more upgrades planned as well. I mean, I feel like Chet Holmgren's probably the weakest player on this team right now. I would like to get him moved into somebody else at some point, but he's not bad. He's 7'1", he's got good length, he's a good finisher. He plays his role. So for the time being, he'll stay, and we might replace him pretty soon. But I mean, this dude's team, besides Magic, to be fair, isn't that insane. And I feel like we've done a pretty darn good job today, especially offensively. Defensively, it's been hit or miss, but offensively, we've had a lot of success in this game. And we got Garland dribble style. Oh my goodness, Joe Smith is a dog. He's so fast. And he's so switchable too, because like, look, I could just put him on Magic. I got no issues. You know what I mean? Have him guard Magic. We are fine. Oh, got stuck in the body. Gives an open three. We're up 20 though. At this point, game's looking like it's over. I'm loving what this team is doing right now. This is a much needed get me right game for sure. Well, that is a shot to end the game on for sure. I wasn't even commentating. I haven't commentated pretty much this entire fourth quarter, but we wind up winning 78-54. A dominant performance, definitely a bit of an encouraging performance after our close losses in the last couple of games in this series. But I mean, the big man upgrades were huge. Rick Smits with 18 points on 7 of 13, 4 of 9 from 3. Joe Smith, by the way, 8 of 9 from field, 2 of 3 from 3 off the bench in 7 minutes, 18 points himself. This card is staying. Michael Beasley, I'm sorry, you're getting sold. Dikembe Mutombo, another huge addition as well. Rick Smits, Dikembe Mutombo, and Joe Smith, our three main additions, scored 36, 48 of my 78 points between the three. I love to see that. Sometimes you just need a little bit of an easier game. I mean, that guy wasn't the best player in the world, obviously, and we took advantage. Definitely regained some confidence in this game as well, though. This was a fun one for sure. It was nice to get a dominant win after a couple of close losses. But with that being said, I think we're gonna have some more changes coming to the team pretty soon. We still have a lot of MT to work with, obviously, but with Michael Beasley getting sold, I think that will open up a lot more MT for our squad as a whole as well, because I mean, we're at 2.2 mil, but that Beasley has a bunch of legends, so he should get me another several 100,000 MT. We could be at 2.5 mil again with this type of a squad. Definitely looking to add a backup center, probably I think is the biggest spot to upgrade right now, and maybe at some point another point guard. Like maybe I go get a Kazi Russell or somebody like that. Who knows, maybe we'll try something along those lines as well. But as a whole, really liking the way this team looks. I think Smits and Dikembe were massive upgrades and much needed upgrades to this team as well, and definitely think it helped me have a more enjoyable game today, having those types of elite bigs. It is just super duper important to have high level bigs that have the size to compete, that you're confident in their jumpers and stuff like that, and Dikembe and Rick Smits are the perfect examples of that. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.